So a massive investment in vocational programming, a massive investment in increasing the number of freshman seats. So instead of having all these incredibly emotional arguments over DEI and who gets in to Harvard or Cal State Poly or to Pepperdine or USC or UCLA, it's a giant misdirect because the answer isn't who gets in, the answer is how many. And when these universities sit on endowments the size of small Central American nations and they decide to limit their freshman classes so guys like me who are on the faculty at NYU can feel more important, and we stand up and applaud the dean every year when we say our admissions rate went from 14% to 12%, we've lost the script. That's not what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be public servants, not a Chanel bag. So massively increase freshman seats, and then a series of economic programs that stop transferring money from young people to old people. An elimination of capital gains. You can lower taxes if you get rid of capital gains tax exemption. There should be, if you're going to favor anything, you should favor sweat. There should be a lower tax rate on people who actually get their asses out of bed, go to work, and do real work, as opposed to guys like me who just buy and sell stocks. Why? Why is money more noble than sweat? It should be absolutely the other way around. First home buyer programs. There's some in different states, initiatives. We have to level up young people. When the greatest innovation in history was not the semiconductor or the iPhone, it was the American middle class. It's fought wars. It's paid for so much incredible investment in DARPA, GPS technology, EV charging stations. The middle class in America from the end of World War II to now has been the gift that is kept on giving globally. So the question is, if that's the most noble and the most righteous innovation in history, how do you support it? And I think at its core was that we had young people with a lot of economic valuability. And the kind of flaw in the matrix right now is that we don't have enough economically viable young men. And in 1945, when the war ended, we had all these men come home in uniform and they had demonstrated excellence. And then we gave them GI Bills and subsidized loans for housing, and we made them viable mates. And they were attractive to a cohort of women, and we started the baby boom in the middle class. And we gave them tax benefits and a shot at having a reasonable life, and we gave them incentives to stay together and incentives to have children. And that created prosperity the likes of which the world had never seen before. So how do we create an economic environment where people have more incentive to find each other, mate, have kids, and stay together? I'd like to see compulsory national service. We need more kids from different sexual orientations, economic backgrounds, and ethnic backgrounds mixing with each other because they'll have more empathy for each other. It'll be less easy for them to hate each other when they hang out with a trans kid and say, this kid's pretty much just like me, right? It's when you don't commingle. It's when you don't